Welcome back, guys. Artosis,
yes.
The final game of the GSL today.
Let's knock it out of the park, Tasteless.
Let's make a home run.
Let's get a hole-in-one.
Let's do this, Artosis. Last cast. Let's kick some ass.
That's all
final
the sports
match.
Tasteless knows.
That's all I know.
Doesn't have any more.
No, I don't. That and the one where the guy slides down on ice on one knee or whatever. What is that called?
Oh,
With
where
the
they
broom?
brush? Yeah.
The brooms.
Oh, what is that called?
I look at that
curling.
and I'm like, curling. And I look at that and I'm like, why is StarCraft not in the Olympics?
Oh, that's
I
actually
know.
that's a very good. That's actually
They're like
very
down
good
there brushing the thing. I just run
And
on
then
the
there's
ice
gonna
and
be
kick
like-
that thing out of the way, and I'm like, where are the computers? Olympics, get your life together. We need StarCraft on the Olympics.
And then
This
there's
game
going to be
is too
people.
good.
There's going to be people that are like, "Well, StarCraft isn't a sport." And you know what? Get out of here.
Get out.
Get out.
StarCraft is a sport, and we're about to see an exciting match here between Leenock and Polt. I'm Tasteless. I almost said I'm Artosis. I don't know why I did that. I'm Tasteless. With me, it's Artosis. We're the Casting Archon, and this is the final match of tonight's GSL Codex. Thank you to our sponsors. In the upper right, we have our young Zerg.
Leenock.
This guy's going to have insane stamina. Actually, I guess now that I say that, both of them.
Yeah,
Both
yeah.
played insane games.
They really did.
Meanwhile, in the bottom left, we have a member of GSL, the SCD Life.
GSL Polt.
Polt. Look at that fan is back, the screaming fan.
Yeah. Well, Polt's very handsome. So
She needs to watch these games with a muzzle on. All right. So we have...
You know what she needs is you've of course seen like Silence of the Lambs, right?
Oh, yeah, of course.
You know that
Great
thing
movie.
they wheel him around in where he's strapped to it and he's got like the craziest scary mask on? That,
Oh,
like,
yeah.
She needs that, man.
That's actually a timeless movie.
Oh, I
love Silence of the Lambs.
I love the Hannibal movies. Not all. They're all different.
Red Dragon,
levels of
if I remember
goodness.
right, it wasn't as
Oh, actually,
good.
Red Dragon was kind of bad. That's
Yeah.
true. Yeah. But I actually only saw the original Silence of the Lambs like a year ago.
Oh, it's great, man.
And I blew my mind. I was like, oh my God, this was so good. Where has this been my whole life? I want to eat people. I mean, it was such a good movie.
Well, it's genius when you look at it. You have to get a crazy serial killer psychiatrist to figure out a crazy person to understand their thoughts.
Yeah.
It's cool. All right. So, I don't know what Polt's going to do. We could actually see a similar build from Polt. Not from Leenock, but from Polt on these maps. They're pretty far away. This map is obviously not as big as the previous map we saw these two guys battle on.
Yeah, I wonder what we'll see from Polt here. Well, actually, I don't. I know it's going to be a reactor telling you to expand, but I wonder if he'll do one of an interesting timing attack like we saw last time. You know, that was so cool to see the Marine Marauder of old used with the stim timing. It used to be such a powerful timing back when stim upgraded even quicker and close spawns were the norm. Like, it would just kill Zerg every time.
Yeah.
And Polt just used it. It's the first time I've seen it used in quite a while.
Okay, he's getting a factory and a reactor. So we are going to see the normal build.
Yeah. It's the only build there is, Tasteless.
That's all I know.
There's one build.
It's a fun build, too.
That is.
Here comes the SCB moving up here. Oh, I just hit my knee on the table. Okay,
You
I'm
poor
all right.
guy.
Ow.
You're falling apart, Tasteless.
I am.
Your
My
rib
rib hurts.
You bumped your knee.
My
You told
foot
me
was
earlier,
hurting.
yeah, your foot was hurting. And earlier you said you had a little bit of a sore throat,
Yeah,
right? Tasteless.
I know.
You are falling apart, man.
I'm getting old at 27, man.
Yeah, you're an old
I'm
guy.
an old guy.
I'm like older than you, but I feel fantastic. I feel almost the healthiest I've ever felt in my life.
Actually, to be totally frank, I do feel much healthier than normal. I mean, not today, but in general.
Great.
This age of my life, yeah.
It's good to hear.
I age like wine, baby. That's right.
Get better until you get
Some
worse.
people age like milk. I age like wine.
Excellent. I age like whiskey. I become
Ooh.
more expensive every year.
Ooh, nice. Dude, 5 points.
Thank you.
Not even 2 points, 5 points.
That was a
good.
5-pointer.
That was a 5-pointer. And
Forget the NBA, man. They don't
You
know
might have
what they're doing.
alley-ooped it in there, but that's 5 points.
Mm-hmm.
Spine crawler. now complete. And, of course, the Spine Crawlers, it's a necessity to hold off the Hellions. You need this static defense. I know it can move, but it's not able to attack when it's moving. When you have the static defense, it's just so nice because then the queens don't end up getting picked off or anything like that.
Notice Leenock very calmly moves that forward. Of course, those will never kill a Spine Crawler. And that's just going to give him a little bit more room against those Hellions that can't stand the high ground.
I do love this this style where you just push a Spine Crawler out with the creep tumors to cover him.
It's very smart.
It makes smart. I mean, it makes sense. It makes smart. It makes smarter, Tosis. It makes smart.
It makes smart for having fun.
Well, that hidden barracks is going to get spotted.
Command center going to float down. And, yeah, he's just going right up to 4 barracks and a factory. 4 barracks and a factory.
A partridge and a pear tree.
3 men in a tub.
Rub-a-dub-dub. Nub-nub-nub. 3 nubs in a tub.
5 golden rings.
Those all on Nesty's fingers, actually, Artosis.
Of course. They're all Super Bowl rings. You guys think like the Buffalo Bills one or whatever team? No, man, it was Nesty.
Buffalo Bills?
Buffalo Bills, dude. That's it. You guys think
we are actually such nerds, Artosis. We're actually like out of control. Like somebody right now is like looking at the screen like, my God, these guys are nerdy.
No, I know.
That's right.
Sorry. No, actually,
I'm not sorry. Why would I be sorry to be a nerd? No. All right,
being a nerd's the greatest thing.
I want to point this out because I love that I'm seeing all the Terrans do this now. Make a depot wall at the entrance of your expansion.
Yeah.
Just make one.
It's just smart.
Because
you have no idea how many Terrans have been saved from Ling run-bys late game because of just
Whoa!
them all.
All right, he's hugging the corner.
Whoa.
Wow, nice driving there.
Little NASCAR maneuver. Going
Hugging
around
the
that
turn.
in a circle.
And the Spine Crawler, this would be an ample moment for the Zerglings to come down again and surround. But he's not going to do it.
I love the creep spread of Leenock. He's continuing to spread creep inside his main, keeping the creep tumors to the edge so that creep will fall down. And that's just, I mean, you can't do anything else right now, so you may as well do it that way. And Leenock trying to play.
Sandwich! Sandwich!
The only sandwich he likes is a Zergling sandwich.
We have the Zerglings coming up here. I'll let that one fly, Artosis. We have the Hellions running away now, taking out a smaller number of Zerglings. Meanwhile, more of Leenock Zerglings. Looks like he debated going down towards the expansion, but then thought, no, there's probably not enough.
That was a lot of Zerglings for no damage. In fact, he's making 32 more Zerglings, getting Baneling speed and burrow. Yeah,
and a Spire?
He might try that.
And he's getting a mothership? I'm like, can you do that?
Well, Leenock, he adds in a lot of different stuff, man. He's got 3 queens and 3 hatches, taking his third base, which will, of course, be his 4th hatch. But, he might just be relying upon burrow finishing, but this timing's coming right now, man.
Well, their armies are about to splash together in the middle of the map, as they are both going for pretty heavy armies right now. I don't know if there's enough Banelings, though. He's got, 5 Banelings?
Hopefully he won't try to put them in the front, man, again, and try to...
Oh, I know, yeah.
Because Polt don't let no Banelings molt.
All right, we have more Banelings being made from the backside.
Baneling speed on the way. Almost done. There you go. Baneling speed finishes, and he strikes. Polt might be in a lot of trouble here, Tasteless.
Oh, but he could have killed that a little bit more cleanly, but he still came out on top. Very nice by Leenock. Dominating the map, taking a 3rd base. Polt is in a lot of trouble.
DD is 98 supply to 77, up over 20 supply. 18 drones in production. Wowzers. Now 71 drones at 43 SCVs, 3 base against 2. And Leenock is just playing beautifully. I love that burrowed Zergling.
The bigger the map, the better the burrow.
Wow.
Think of that. That's a good way to think about it. The bigger the map, seriously, the better the burrow. I know it sounds corny, but
more
it actually
scans to go across.
Yeah, exactly.
Now, one thing to be said about smaller maps, though, is that you're more likely to guess exactly where their units will be.
Yeah, burrow is still doable on a small map.
Yeah. So, I mean, if they don't scan on a small map, you're more likely to get killer banelings off. Whereas this one, like, the army may skirt around.
Those banelings, bro, is like, you know when you try to play hide and go seek with like your 5-year-old nephew and he like hides in the room, you know what I mean, under the couch, he's like giggling. He's like,
then you pretend you don't see him and watch TV or something?
No, man, I actually always own him. I'm like, you're under the couch. You're under the couch.
You
You're
little
into this
dummy.
game. You're a noob.
Feel bad for your cousin, man.
It's okay. He's going to grow up and become a strong Gosu. All right, this is exactly what you want to do with the mutas. Make the Marines stim, fly around, make them uncomfortable by taking a third base. Also,
I love this move right here.
Ninja Vanish? No, Ninja Die in Medevac. No, Ninja Vanish, okay. Also, note that the third base that Terran would take has an Overlord there dumping creep. It's the little things that count.
Not just the Overlord, but
Zergling.
yeah.
So it's so good.
So when he's waiting for that creep to clear, then he's going to try to land. He still can't land. That is a double doozy.
Muta's just trying to take out the SCV that's making. Actually, excuse me, they did take out the SCV that's making that command center.
Yeah, that Mutalist splash doing a great
they
job.
might actually, if he does this right, he could take out that SCV again.
Yeah, he might be able to.
Just depends if the SCV randomly goes over there or not.
This is completely annoying for Polt right now. Polt's in a lot of trouble. Leenock is taking a 4th base before Polt even has his 3rd. He's continuing to get good upgrades. He's making a lot of units still.
I think it's because he knows the third base, no matter what, will be taken so late. He's taking out SCVs.
You know what I'd love to see
is... drop.
Ooh.
Sorry, drop.
Leenock right now is still making a lot of units, which is really smart. He realizes that he's delaying Polt so much right now that Polt will probably hit a timing attack, which means he needs a lot of units. He doesn't have that many drones. He only has 66 drones right now.
All right, he's closing in. Stim killing the creep, so that creep will be gone soon. We have a small counterattack. Oh, denied.
1-1 upgrades against 1-0 with Leenock in the lead.
If Polt loses this army in the middle of the map, he's going to be in huge trouble.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, but careful, don't lose your mutas, Leenock.
I love all the burrowing of banelings.
All right, another bad hide-and-go-seek game there.
Yeah, he was trying to burrow under that light. Of course, he was going to
get nice. -3 takes Bo free? I think so.
This is looking so terrible for Polt right
God.
now, man.
Watch this. He's going to finally get rid of the creep. And then what's going to happen is he's going to see that, in fact, he's so
Oh, my God. We missed it on the preview screen, but those banelings killed a ton of Marines.
Oh, really?
Man. A ton. Those
I think Polt is gone, man.
Yeah, it looks like it. This is a huge move right here. The Zerglings right now taking out even more Sea Shanks and Marines. Everything going wrong.
He is a ship lost at sea right now, Polt is.
Yeah, this is worse than the Bermuda Triangle. There's just, I mean, he is so far behind.
Oh, my God. He's going to take all these depots, too.
And Polt
I
looks
would say
like he's dead,
GG,
man.
guys. Unless this army can, well, actually, there's just no way. It's just not mathematically possible.
Yeah, Leenock just looking way too good right now. More and more upgrades finishing for him.
Leenock completely deserves this. Taking out the 4th-ranked GSL player, Polt, a champion. Leenock, he's always had a bad draw for who he has to go against.
And it was a hard
group. The best. But guess what? It's paid off because now he is kicking ass.
Well, you know, Polt is trying to do what he can with what he has, and those banelings say, we are too many. We are the swarm.
Now the mutas are just going to turn around, watch and learn, guys. Zergling's destroying the base. Mutas just turn around.
44 supply to 182.
I wonder who wins that.
Leenock about to pop.
Call it a crazy
ton
hunch.
more lings.
I think the Zerg wins.
Yeah. And he's just going to crush it all.
Here we go.
Nothing left.
Oh, no. Goodbye.
And
Polt
with
completely
GG,
manhandled.
Leenock
GG.
does move on to the round of 16. What a badass.
Hi,
just
Leenock.
waving.
What's up? I'm Leenock. I'm really good. I just beat Polt. Yep. Hi, Mom. Hi, Dad.
Wow. I got to tell you, though, these two players truly impressed me tonight. Leenock and Polt put on some
They were great.
completely impressive games. I'm really sad that Polt will not actually be moving into the round of 16. He had just some great play, man. I was loving some of the strategies he was busting out, the control, everything about it.
They were great, but Leenock definitely won that game. I loved everything.
He won it, man.
He won it. He won it.
He did.
Won it.
He was number one.
He didn't
in
just
that game.
win. He's like, oh, I won. He won it. He had the Overlord there with the creep at the expansion. Burrowed Zergling there, using Mulus to harass the third base SCV that's making the command center. No way in hell he's going to get another base.
Leenock cleaned up that first big attack. That was really
he
good.
did.
Leenock
He got his
so
nerd
far
mop
ahead.
out, and he was mopping the nerd floor with it.
That's what he was doing, man.
That nerd floor was Polt.
It was Polt,
Yeah.
and it got mopped. But, Polt will go into the round of 32 of Code. So we definitely could see him again. Have to see if he can go on a little winning streak. And Leenock, I'm such a fan, man. He played just brilliantly.
He's really good.
And
Zerg players have hope. It's not just ST anymore.
Both games, Polt put on an early attack. First game, it did a lot of damage. Second game, it did not. Second game, unfortunately, was the one that mattered.
Everybody else was clapping. I had to clap too. I saw him walk by. So let's take a look at the results of today's second half of the games.
Ganji taking first place as Artosis called 2-0. Leenock in second place 2-1. Polt in third. He'll go to the round of 32 in Code A. And then in Snare, unfortunately, his streak is over, guys. He's out of Code S. He's into Code A. But he could be back next season, of course. You start Code A immediately this season.
Yeah.
So maybe his streak really isn't done. If he gets back into Code S, then bam, it's still on. I called it. It still counts.
Now let's take a look at what the makeup so far of the round of 16 is here in the
man.
GSL Codes. Wow, take a look at that.
Yeah, we have both our Zergs in one group, Nesty and Leenock in a group with MMA. Then we have Alive all by his lonesome over in Group B. MVP in Group D all by himself. And then we have MC versus SC and Ganji in that group as well. Very exciting stuff, Tasteless.
Wow, so we're already going to see a lot of Gosus move up here.
Yeah, we got 2 Zergs, a Protoss, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Terrans.
And our next match is going to be, as you can see, I'm Happy against MVP Dongrigu, FXO Gumiho against Startail Bomber, Slayers Koka against FXO Z, Slayers Teja against OGS Nada.
Wow, that Group F looks so exciting to me.
That looks like fun.
And Dongrigu, can you get out of that sick Group E? Gumiho has become really great at TVZ. Happy and Bomber, of course. 2 amazing top-end Terrans. That is a fun day of games, Tasteless.
I look forward to it. And let's take a look at the Code A round of 48. We're going to throw that up on screen for you guys.
And that's going to be Keen against Revival. Liquid Hero against Infinity 7 _ crazy moving.
Well, that is the most insane ID I've ever heard.
Yeah, that's pretty
actually
wild.
Can he do that? I guess he can. All right.
That's like way more letters than StarCraft will let you have, and an _ Okay, I guess that you are crazy moving, Mr. Infinity 7. Then we're going to have Startail Superstar against Slayers Brown and MVP Dream against Slayers Boxer.
Yeah, it should be a lot of fun. Of course, definitely tune in for Slayers Boxer and Johan, who is just so talented, kind of the face of esports. I hope to see him make it back into Code S.
And then we're going to have Slayers Yu-Gi-Oh!, John's favorite Zerg player, against Minsuck. FXO ASD against MVP Guinea Pig. Startail Curious against OGS, the STC. And OGS Top against Startail Parting. Ooh, Parting. I am so glad he's in Code A now.
Good to see some Protosses.
A fun Protoss to watch, Parting is.
Yeah.
You guys are going to enjoy him if you haven't seen him yet.
You absolutely will. Artosis, great work today.
Thank you, Tasteless.
You did a good job. Thank you guys for joining us, too. It was a real treat to cast, the Code S for you guys. We are not even done yet. Well, we're done, but there's a video coming up after this. We know you guys liked the charades video where Artosis and myself, after last night's show, we just sat there biting our nails as we watched ourselves be embarrassed. So check out another video. It's not of us this time, of that. And now check out also Arena of Legends, because when Artosis and I are casting, Arena of Legends is going on with our other excellent GSL casters. So check that out. It's going to be a lot of fun. Some heavy hitters, actually all heavy hitters. The website for that is now up. It should have been up by 7, so feel free to check that out if you want some more information about that. Of course, special thanks to our sponsors, Sony Ericsson, Blizzard, G-Skill, Razer, everybody else. BenQ. Thank you guys so much again for joining us. For Toast and myself, I'll see you guys next time. This has been the GSL Codex.
You always trip around, you never let me down. I trust how you'll be yourself. Don't